Hey folks, SoloGamer here, and we're going to play another game of Level 7 Escape. And we are playing the fourth scenario called Out of the Frying Pan. As you see, we have our two characters here on the starting airlock tile. We have everything set up accordingly. Our lady character here has a bookworm skill where she's -1 toughness but +2 intelligence. And then she has a self-defense training skill. And of course, she starts with 1 threat, 5 vitality, and the fear is at 3. And of course, she has her 5 cards. And he has the same. The only thing is he has a sneaky skill and a tough skill. And the object of this scenario is basically what we have to do is there's going to be some special rules. We had to set aside all the map cards from the item deck. So we had 4 map cards and we set them aside. And basically, you know, it just lets you discard to either re-roll a peak die or on your turn discard this card to look at the next 3 tiles, put 1 on the bottom of the final stack, put the other 2 on top of the stack you drew from them in any order. Okay. So basically, and the guards are going to start the scenario with 3 fear, clones are going to start with 2 threat, and hybrids start the scenario with 8 threat. Then we have our reserves and stuff like that. And this uses the military zone rules. Okay, so basically gameplay is when you explore a tile with an item icon, you can choose to roll to find a map instead of drawing a card normally. Finding a map is a 5 intelligence challenge. If you succeed, take a map item card. The map still counts as an item as normal. When you move through a vent while you have a map, you can use the vent normally or discard the map to move to the incinerator control room. And this is off to the side right here. This is the incinerator control room. We put it off to the side right here. If you choose to discard the map, place the incinerator control room tile so that it connects to the vent network you used without connecting it by a door to the existing map. So it's not going to connect to our things except by the vent. That's it. This is the only way to find the incinerator control room. At the end of the turn in which a player finds the incinerator control room, a hybrid spawns at the airlock. Okay. And at the end of that turn, each following turn, remove a token from the lockdown pool, even if lockdown is not started. When the pool runs out for the first time, the game does not end. Instead, lockdown starts if it is not already, and another hybrid spawns in the airlock. The lockdown pool resets to its starting number. Okay, a player must pass a special access challenge in the incinerator control room to open the incinerator shaft to level 3. Accessing the incinerator control is a 6 intelligence challenge. Once a player accesses the incinerator control, any player using vents to travel suffers an enemy attack of 2 dice. And then if lockdown is not started, then it'll start then when we try to access the panel. Okay. Once a player has successfully accessed the incinerator control room, the incinerator becomes the exit. A player who reaches it escapes and is removed from play. So you know, the past scenarios, the first one was okay. It was like a type of vanilla one. The first one was the second. You know, it was just basically to show you how the rules get started. It was okay. The second one was okay. The last one I wasn't too keen on. So we'll see how this one goes. But basically, the incinerator room is in the stack somewhere right here, the stack B. So we gotta go through these stacks first. And if we get an item, we can roll for a map fragment card, and then we got to use the vents and see if we can get an intelligence test and discard this card so we can pull this thing out. Then we got to try an intelligence test in there, and then you could access the incinerator control room. Okay, so that's what's going to happen. So well, I guess we'll go ahead and start the game, and the girl will go first. Of course, she has a movement of 2. So, let's see what she finds here. Let's move her 1. And we'll move her here, 2. And we have a right here. And we got to put a guard's nest there. So, let's put a guard's nest on there. Okay. Okay, so we put our guard's nest down on there. So we know that guards will spawn from there now. And let us pick an event card. And guess what? We're going to have a guard spawn, and here we go. So let's do that first. We spawn the guard. Alright, so we put guard in there. And that's it, because this has no other icon on it. And so the guard is going to activate. And so the guard will attack the lady. So let's roll 3 dice. And remember, she's -1 toughness, as a matter of fact. So, okay, so he got 3 on her. Okay. So all he needed was 1. Her toughness is 0, so he hit her 3 times. So that's pretty shitty right there. So we'll lose this one. We'll lose this one, and we'll lose this one. And she's already kind of knocked down a little bit, so that's terrible. Okay. All right, so it's the guy's turn, and we'll move him, and he will move 1, 2. We'll move him there. Okay, there's an item icon on this one as well. So we'll just do it like this. Okay, so do I want to take the challenge? Well, let's see what his intelligence is. Well, his intelligence right now is basically the 2. Oh boy. He can gain a fear to make it a 3. Alright, so I'm going to try to do that. I'll tell you what, I'll gain a fear. His fear will go up 1. Of course, her fear went up 1 because she was attacked. His fear go up 1, and so now he has 3 intelligence. So let's see if he can. Alright, he's got a 5. We got to get 5. No, we did not get it. Okay. Alright, so he doesn't get the item, the map item, so we get us a regular item here, and this is a gun. Yee. Okay, so that might be coming handy. And we have a event here. Let's see what we got. Nothing spawn. Spawn a clone on your tile. Pass a 3-speed challenge to place your character on the tile you just left. Okay, so let's spawn a clone on the tile. And we have a speed 3 challenge. Now this guy's got you know what, man? Well, his fear is going to go up, which I already did because he got attacked. He's going to get attacked, and I will gain another fear to boost my strength up, and I will also do that to boost my speed up. So my speed is now 3, and I got it, speed 3, so I can move back to this tile. Okay, now what we have to do, we have to activate the guard, and we have to activate the clone. So let's start with the guard. He's going to attack old girl. And he did 3 on her. Dang, she's terrible. And so she is going to the infirmary. And we will put her vitality down to 4. And we reset her thing. That's pretty terrible. Alright, the clone moves into here with the guy. Okay, so that's her turn now. So let's give her 1, 2, 3, 4 adrenaline cards. Alright. Oh boy, all this. Okay, and where will she come out at? Let's see if we can find a tile with a vent. Well, we don't find a tile with a vent. No, we don't have a tile with the vent. So I guess I could put her back at the start. So she comes back out at the start. Okay, and she's going to get the hell out of Dodge. She's going to go 1, 2. This one has an item icon also, and a war zone icon, which we're not going to be using that war zone icon because that's for the lockdown expansion. Okay, so she does have an item there. Now, her intelligence, let's see what her intelligence is. Okay, she has 2, 4. She can lose a fear. Okay, I will discard this to lower her fear by 1. And now she has a 5 intelligence. So let her roll 5 dice. See if she can get a map fragment card. No. Damn. Okay, that's 3. So she didn't make it. So she gets a item here. This is a stimulant. Okay, and now we have to do a event card here. And this is, well, we're going to spawn a clone. So let's do that. Okay, let's see. And that was going to go in this fear tile right here. Alright, and then we have activation, and we have the guard, and he moves one space into here. Fortunately, the clone has a higher threat than my guy in there, so the guard will attack that clone. But it's my guy's turn, and he's still got to pass some kind of test, but he will draw a card. Okay. Okay, so my guy drew his 2 cards. Let's see what we can use here. We do have fist. I don't know if I want to attack anybody. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this card, lose 1 fear, and we're going to pop our fear down 1 and gain 1 intelligence. So now I have 3 intelligence. Oh, and I got it big time, 4. So I can outwit these guys and get out of there. So I will move 1, and we will move 1 here. And there's a vent right there. And that's it. Okay, so he has to draw an event card. And no spawning. And now we have a clone activation. Okay, now what it looks like, we have a clone, then a guard activation. So what's going to happen is this clone is going to attack this guard. He did not kill him. Okay. And then this clone is going to move in here. Now this guard is going to attack a clone. And he did not kill him. But next time they activate, if the clones activate, you have 2 clones and 1 guard, the guard will be killed. Okay, so it's our girl's turn. Let's give her an adrenaline card. Okay, and she will move 1, and this is the morgue. Okay, and we have a medical one there. That means she can draw an extra adrenaline card. We don't have an item thing in there. And then we have an event here. So let's see what we have. No spawning, but the clones will... Yeah, it looks like they're going to kill the guard. Place a locked door marker on any door on your tile. If your fear is 6 or more, also place a locked door marker on another door on your tile. Okay, your fear is not 6 or more. So we got to put a locked door marker on the tile. And it looks like it's going to go right here. Okay, and then the clones activate and they kill this guard. So this guard is dead. Okay, now it's our guy's turn. Get him an adrenaline card. And we will move him 1, 2. Okay, there we go. There's another item 1 in here. So let's see what he wants to do. Oh man, I don't got any intelligence to gain. Shoot. Well, that's terrible. I could discard 2 cards, which I probably will. I'll discard 2 cards and lower my fear by 2, which will put me down at 2. And that'll give me 1 intelligence. So I got 3 intelligence, and I will try to get a map. And I did not get it. Crap. Gonna have a scalpel. Okay, so now I have to draw my event card here. Alright, we gotta spawn a clone. So we'll do that. So let's spawn the clone here. And we have a clone nest there. So we will spawn a clone at that clone nest. So let's do that. And put a little clone nest token on there that I forgot to do. So alright, so we put the clone there. Okay, it says roll a number of dice equal to your threat. Spawn a guard on an adjacent tile for each intelligence icon you rolled. Well, his threat is 1. And I got to spawn 1 guard. So we'll put the 1 guard back here. And now the clones activate. And the clone has a higher threat, as a matter of fact, than my player. So this one will move into here. This one will move into here. And this one will move here. The guard will now activate. and he will try to attack one of these clones. And he does kill one of these clones, so he kills number 1. Okay. Alright, it's the girl's turn, and her adrenaline's at, max now. So we're going to move her 1. We got to go back this way. And 2. And that's it. We can't explore a new tile, and we have to do an event now, and this is nothing there, and we activate a guard and a clone. Okay, so this clone first will attack the guard. 3. No, he didn't kill him because he has 3 defense. Okay, so this clone here will move here. And that clone will attack the guard. No, did not get it. Okay. Alright, it's my guy's turn here. And he will, of course, move 1. Let's take this tile. And this is quarter. There's no item thing in this one. Dang. Okay. So we have a event we have to do. Of course, let me get his adrenaline cards. Okay, so his event here is no spawning. Fear. Move 3 clones, 1 tile each toward you in any order you choose, or spawn a clone on your tile. If you cannot move 3 clones, you must spawn 1. Well, I can't move 3 clones, so I gotta spawn 1. And then the guard activates. So, okay, let's spawn the guard, the clone, and the guard will activate. He will try to kill that clone. He does not do it. Okay, so now it's the girl's turn, and she's up to where she's going to go, and she's going to go right here. And this is Central Command. Well, that's not good. So I move that here. She draws an event card. We don't spawn anything. Gain 2 threat or spawn a guard on your tile. Alright. She'll gain 2 threat. And then clone activates, the guard activates first. So the guard will activate first. He kills one of the clones. So he kills his clone. Then the clones activate, and number 1 will attack my guy. And he does 3, so I gotta lose 2 cards. So I will lose these 2 cards. Okay, and then this clone will move here. And of course his threat goes up 1. Okay. So it's my guy's turn. I'm going to use a scalpel. Now I'm going to gain me a strength. I got a strength of 2 right now. Oh, I had that tough skill, so okay. Okay, so, dang. Alright, I will gain 1 fear. Which I did. I'll gain another fear. So my strength is now 1, 3. I'll use my scalpel, which is 4. Okay. So, and try to kill this guard. Okay, I killed him. So that's good. Killed the guard. Okay, so, shoot, we got no place to go here except we can roll through vents. But, man. Oh, boy. Okay, I tell you what, we'll stop it right now, and then when I come back, I'll decide what I want to do. SoloGamer saying, see you then.